Good morning. Today is Tuesday, June 15th, 2021. Welcome to Column Hinge at Alpha Omega. We're located halfway between Death Valley and Las Vegas, halfway between Joshua Tree and Area 51 in the Mojave Desert of the Southwest United States.
Welcome back to Alpha Omega's morning sunrise ritual and the most unique live stream on the web. I say that because it's actually quite fantastic what we're doing here. We are reviving and we are reconstructing an ancient Christian ritual that comes from the earliest times in Christianity, containing the secret teachings, the magic teachings of Jesus to his disciples. Rediscovered in Egypt in 1769, these mysteries are part of the first and second books of Yahweh. I'm Reverend David Griffin.
I'm Reverend Leslie McQuaid.
And this is the Lost Magic of Jesus Revival.
The sun is the dispenser of light to the earth. May the living light of the God Force inflame our souls with abundant life.
Our destiny lies amongst the stars, and to the stars humanity shall ascend.
Take a nice deep breath and feel into your body. Breathe deeply. Feel each breath as it moves into you. Feel how your breath changes the way you sit or stand, and move your clothing or change how you're sitting or standing to accommodate your ever deepening breaths. And as you are breathing deeply and feeling deeply into each and every part of yourself, visualize yourself as the tree of life, however it is you imagine that tree to be, and grow your branches up high into alpha sky. Drive your roots down deep into omega earth. I call on you. In the east, Alpha. I call on you. In the west, Omega. I call on you. In the north, Alpha. I call on you. In the south, Omega.
Alpha.
At Omega.
The beginning.
And the end.
And the path of the age between. Sunrise.
And sunset.
And the path of the sun between. Birth.
And death.
And the path of life between. Alpha.
Omega.
Welcome back to Alpha Omega's Column Hinge in the hour of sunrise and this magnificent ritual from the Lost Magic of Jesus. This morning we'll be opening once again the 11th treasure of light. We begin by calling on the angels in the invisible. Angels of the 11th treasure of light, attend. Watchers, we know your names. O-O-Z-E. O-Z-E. Aosa. Aosa. E-I-F. E-I-F. Let the watchers withdraw and let us enter into the 11th treasure of light. A zeta ya. A zeta ya. A e o a e. A e o a. A e o is. A o is. Zei a. Zei a. Toyazaz. Toyazaz. Eiza ei. Eiza ei. Tezo ai. Tezo ai. Ia tezazeiza. Ia tezazeiza. Eoizaz. Eoizaz. Oia aies. Oia aies. Azozoa. Azozoa. Toya absa. Toya absa. And so we completed our journey through the places. Invoking each mighty angel hid in its proper place and proper rank, until at length we came into the place of the center, the place of the midst, the place of the middle, the place of the Father of the treasure of light. O Father of the treasure of light, by your cipher and by your name, we invoke you, Zio Tha Oi. Zio Tha Oi. Let the divine light descend. It is the intention of this ritual and our fervent prayer to establish human liberty worldwide.
Establish human liberty worldwide.
Abolish slavery in all its forms.
Abolish slavery in all its forms.
And set our people free.
Set our people free.
Restore the purity of our air.
Restore the purity of our air.
Of our water.
Restore the purity of our water.
Of our food.
Restore the purity of our food.
And our medicines.
Restore the purity of our medicines.
Protect Homo sapiens from extinction.
Protect Homo sapiens from extinction.
Protect the integrity of our genetic code.
Protect the integrity of our genetic code.
Restore the integrity of our elections.
Restore the integrity of our elections.
All these things we ask in the name of the living Jesus. Amen.
Amen. So mote it be. Take a moment now to again feel into your body. This ancient magical rite we are doing together helps you experience more God force energy within you. As you have more of this energy within you, so you have more of a capacity to be kind to people. Now there's a difference from being kind from being nice, and there's a reason why we have those two different words. When you're being nice to someone, what it implies is that you're holding back some information. I know there's probably a lot of you who don't agree with my definition, but I encourage you to go look it up on Webster's, Merriam, or whichever dictionary. Don't use the Urban Dictionary. It has mostly slang, but find yourself a good collegiate English language dictionary and look up nice, and then look up kind. Because kind means something that I think most people are trying to say when they say nice. When you're being kind to someone, what that means is that your actions are assisting them in a way that you hope helps them to grow and improve. That's what being kind is. When you're being nice to someone, it usually means you're hiding something. You know, say something nice to her. If you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all, right? We have to kind of invent something. So what I want is for you to understand the power of language. That's why we're talking about the difference between kindness and niceness, between kind and nice. Because we build our world with words. Words are how we arrive at agreements between ideas. And what you must understand is that language is very slippery and it's very infectious. Look how easily we incorporate new words into our language, like email and bitrate. These were things that until a few years ago were completely unheard of, not a part of the common vocabulary. And now it is. And now we don't think anything of using these words. They're simple to use. They come to our minds easily. This is the power of language. The power of language has the power to rebuild, reform, and reconstruct anything you think you know. How about the way lots of different words have changed in their meanings? Why, I remember a time when being a conservative meant that you were careful with how much you used. You were careful with how much energy you used. You were careful with how much water you used. You saved money. You took care of things. That's what being a conservative meant, that you conserved things, like the Nature Conservatory, where you take the time to preserve and make sure things stay the same. Oh, that definitely is not what conservative means today. Have you noticed how words are changing their meanings? Words have stable meanings. They really do. If you look through the history of words, you'll see how words' meanings change and get altered through time. But you'll see, if you look, normally behind that linguistic change, who do you have? You have a scientist. And that's why I caution you against just adopting new words into your vocabulary willy-nilly. and why I caution against using words that you don't really know the definition of. Just like kind and nice. Nice, yes, that word has changed meaning as I've gotten older, but I'm not going to let the meaning change. I'm not. It is my understanding, and I'm pushing my understanding into the world. This is how we really change the world. This is how anthropologists have understood all along that the world gets changed. First, you must change their language, because when you change your language, you change the way you think. We talked about this the other day with the word love. But kind and nice, these are other words that have been manipulated by people to make them mean something they were never originally meant to mean. And so today, as you go through your day, what it is important to remember is that language is how we share knowledge. And unless we understand the definitions of the words we are using together, we are not going to understand each other. I could say kind all day, and unless we understood that we're talking about the ability to be gently honest with something about an important truth, then we're not really understanding what kindness is. Kindness is when you reach out and you help someone in ways that improve them. And niceness is telling someone to pacify them. And you'll understand the power of language, and you'll see how language and the choice of the words that you make alters each and every interaction you have today. Make sure those interactions are exactly the way you want them to be. And before you speak, think about what you're going to say twice. And then, before you speak, make sure your lungs are filled with God force.
Thank you, Leslie, for that beautiful and inspiring message. If you'd like to know more about the lost magic of Jesus, be sure to download our free ebook that we have ready for you on our website at alphaomega.church. It gives you the beginnings of the lost magic of Jesus system, starting with the 3 secret baptisms. That's right, 3 and secret, that Jesus used to baptize his disciples beyond the baptism of John the Baptist. So while you're at our website, be sure to check out our prayer wall page, and also we ask that you consider leaving a donation. You'll find that button figuring prominently everywhere on our website. This is the place where we pass around the electronic collection plate. We really appreciate your support. Thank you so much for coming out. We'll be here with you and for you again tomorrow, and until then, have faith and expect a miracle.
And until we have the pleasure of each other's company again, may the God force run strong within you. And, as always, may your magics work better than expected.